shame. Princess Anne hit painful slap on Harry's face with new royal role as denied returning Plea. Princess Anne has taken on more duties for the Queen than any other member of the royal family this year. The Princess Royal changed her diary to add 13 investitures since July. Anne's total is significantly higher than Prince Charles, who took on 6, and Prince William, who did 3. It follows a backlog of investitures due to the coronavirus pandemic. A palace source told that Anne enjoys investitures and meeting the recipients. And it appears the Queen's daughter is popular among recipients of honours. Broadcaster Lorraine Kelly was honoured at Windsor Castle for her career and charity work last week. She said being given the accolade by the Princess Royal was extra special. Ms. Kelly said, she loves Scotland and supports Scottish rugby, very visibly with her tartan scarf on. I think she genuinely loves Scotland, and that was really nice, and we just talked about that. Asked about receiving the honour, the presenter added, it was fantastic. What's been really lovely is meeting people today and hearing their stories, especially people who have been working at the front line and working for the NHS and all of that. It's been really good. It's been a beautiful day. It didn't rain, which was rather lovely. And I was so pleased it was the Princess Royal, Princess Anne. That made it even extra special. I've always admired her. She works incredibly hard. Anne has also racked up the most engagements this year out of all the royals. The Princess Royal, known for being hardworking, has carried out 368 official duties, more than one a day in 2021. The Prince of Wales is close behind with 360 royal engagements. The Queen has completed 186, often on the telephone or via Zoom. It has been a difficult year for Her Majesty, who lost her beloved husband Prince Philip in April. She has been under doctor's orders to rest after spending a night in hospital in October. Rushing back to England to attend his grandfather's funeral, Prince Harry was granted a private audience with his grieving grandmother, the Queen, to apologise for his shocking behaviour these past few months, exclusively reveal. In March, Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, attacked the royal family during an explosive TV interview with Oprah Winfrey. At the time, 99-year-old Prince Philip languished in hospital suffering from heart problems and an infection. Sources say the Duke and Duchess of Sussex barely gave a second thought to the fact the explosive tell-all aired while Philip was ill. However, the reality of their actions quickly sunk in when Harry returned home last week. He at first found himself largely ostracised from his nearest kin, who all made a show of sharing social media posts of each other's tributes to Philip, except for Harry's own touching statement. Harry isolated as per government COVID-19 guidelines at Frogmore Cottage, and could literally see staff going about the funeral arrangements on the castle service roads around him, explains one palace insider. He had a lot of time alone to think, and eventually pleaded for a quick, socially distant audience with his grandmother to beg for her forgiveness for the way he behaved. Understandably, Harry got quite emotional during the meeting with his grandmother. He wanted to pay his respects to her before all the cameras were on them at the funeral. As always, the Queen took his apology in her stride. She forgives him as a grandmother, and is happy to leave untangling the family tensions to Charles and William, notes the source. Weighing heaviest on Harry's mind is the fact he never made it a priority to visit the Duke of Edinburgh one last time when he had the chance. Instead, he was distracted by his new life in Los Angeles with Meghan and their son Archie, almost 2, and the multi-million-dollar offers that were flooding in from Netflix, Spotify, and Disney. Sources add that Harry is incredibly remorseful that Philip hardly got to spend time with his great-grandson, Archie, and time with his